finally! I'm not saying I was being an impatient little hitch over Octonauts lore, but I was excited. Too excited. Why do you think I built this? And yes, I did turn on my Wii just to show you that I made a Kirby's Epic Yarn Room based on the Octonauts. For no reason. Okay, time for the official whole reaction video to begin. It's surprisingly not an hour. I didn't expect that. Also, made by Athena P. Credit to her. And let's begin.
This show is if Special Agent Oso was competent. Some of these action sequences made me gasp. This is no joke, every episode from season 2 onward. What a great day of saving the animals. I am over an active volcano.
You're not wrong!
And the lava is inching closer. It's been an honor serving with you all. Woo, that was a close one. Who wants to play ping pong?
Okay, that is accurate, and I love that axolotl.
I'm not exaggerating, even a little. But lovers, to your stations. Welcome
Yep.
back to the Lore series, where we explore shows no one else on this stinky site is brave enough to. Today we are covering Octonauts, and this has by far been the most requested show in Lore history.
Oh, I had no idea. Well, to be fair, it's amazing.
Everyone wanted to see Octonauts, and now I get it. I completely get it. Firstly, thank you so much to Peachy Draws on Instagram for letting me use this amazing art as makeup inspo for this episode.
Great!
I love it so much. And as always, before we start, just to make everything abundantly clear, although the shows I cover in this series are intended for kids, my videos are not intended for kids.
Important!
It's difficult for you to grasp, but you don't have to grasp it, okay? Let it go. Let it go. The Octonauts television show was inspired by the books published in 2006 by the duo Miyomi.
Wait a minute. What was that? Excuse me, did Super Saiyan Shellington need rescuing? No, not accurate, he's a god.
The show has been airing from 2010 to the present. Usually I wait to cover shows until everything's been released, but who knows when they're airing season 5. The rollout for the show has truly been a nightmare. This was caused by a fairly recent production company switch, but the fans are pissed. They released a whole spin-off show before the last season of the main series aired. According to Wikipedia, they aired the first 5 episodes of season 5 in the UK before it just stopped.
What? Weird! Also, I'm a little off-put by Above and Beyond. That's just my personal opinion. I'm not used to them covering land creatures. It's Octonauts for a reason.
On top of that, the first 4 seasons of the Octonauts original series is leaving Netflix on April 30th. But the Octonauts spin-off and many of the specials are Netflix originals. So they're saying, good luck trying to watch anything in order. Not that they even had the original series in order, but still.
Wow, it's been a long time since you complained about streaming services. That's a world record, Athena!
Also, they're crazy for this. Netflix. Watch all you want. Last day to watch.
Netflix, you...
April 30th. Let's hear about the team consists of Captain Barnacles, the polar bear leader, Quasi the cat, some renditions call him Quasi the kitten, but this is a fully grown man and a pirate, don't...
Yeah, why call him a kitten?
Patronize him. Peso, the penguin medic, Tweak, the rabbit mechanic, Dashi is a photographer and programmer, Dr. Shellington, an otter and a biologist.
Wait, Dr. Shellington? You mean Super Saiyan Shellington! Do not diss Shellington!
Professor Inkling, a Dumbo octopus, although they should call him a Smarto octopus. Come on now.
Good point.
And the Vegemals. The leader of these vegetable fish hybrids is named Tunip.
Please tell me there's an entire section about them.
Much more on them later.
Yep.
Captain Barnacles has polar bear strength and a heart of goddamn gold. In Season 2, Episode 19, even though the episode was about manatees, an animal I absolutely adore, peep my earrings, I mostly focused on the bravery and selflessness of our fearless leader, Captain Barnacles. barnacles. Everyone get on your goddamn feet and pay respect.
Okay. I seriously just paused the recording just to stand up.
This hero led a mission all the while he got struck by lightning, eaten by a clam, stung by a jellyfish, was hunted by barracudas, almost ran out of air, and not once did he ask for help.
Oh yeah, I remember that episode. I remember ads for that episode. It was cool.
Instead, he focused on the safety of the manatees. And when he ended up telling Peso and Quasi, they understandably were like, holy shit, are you okay? Are you okay? Are you good? To which he dismissed the severity of danger he was in by instead focusing on how proud he was of his crew and how happy he is that the manatees are safe.
Aww.
This clip sums it up the best.
Captain, are you alright? I'm fine. How are you?
Get on your goddamn feet! Quasi
Yay.
is very reckless, which sometimes gets him into trouble, but it's also an amazing quality because he is the first to jump headfirst into danger to help someone. No questions asked, no hesitation.
I really hope there's a medic from TF2 joke when you get to Peso.
In fact, he'd dive headfirst into trouble anyway, except with spiders. He's very scared of spiders.
Yeah, they utilized that in Spider Crab episode.
He is a pirate, and despite wearing an eye patch, both of his eyes are intact and working perfectly. Although he does have a chunk taken out of his ear. He always tells outlandish stories of sea monsters, which always end up being half-truths when we see the actual animal the story was inspired by. Many fans...
Yeah, the vampire squid, for example. Like, those are a real creature, they just don't live in underwater castles.
The show think Quasi is trans because of a typo in old books that uses she/her pronouns for Quasi. Tweets from the Octonauts Twitter and Miyomi Twitter confirm that this was just a typo, but they never shut it down and leave it open to fan interpretation.
Aww.
Which I love. Now here's where I'm gonna get shit. Peso is Latino and the UK version is not superior. Don't make me side with America. Do not make me side. People trash the US dub left and right, but I much prefer this.
Yeah, same.
I'm a medic. I help any creature who is hurt or sick.
Then
I'm a medic. I help any creature who is hurt or sick.
I mean, they're both fine. I just prefer the American dub because that's what I grew up with.
the show has enough British people. His name is Peso, not Pound. So many people say the UK version is the original version, and while I do not give a shit, need I remind you the television show is based on the books, which were released in America first.
Yeah! You don't have to do that.
Is an inventor rabbit with a southern drawl.
Fire a nickel for every time
Encountered an inventor rabbit with a southern drawl.
I'd have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it happened twice, right?
I didn't know that Widget had that accent. I don't pay attention.
You throw Sandy Cheeks in there, it's game over.
Yeah. Except the difference between Widget and Tweak is that Tweak's stuff actually works.
What is the name of the Southern girl inventor trope specifically? The closest thing I could find on TV tropes is Southern fried genius, which is supposed to be a subverting of expectations thing. Anyway, Tweak's a badass and she goes all the way back. She's one of the OGs. We'll talk about that later. Dr. Shellington and Professor Inkling always come through with the most animal facts. And now, I will too.
Also, Super Saiyan Shellington is the most powerful whole person in the whole Octonauts. He's just lazy, so he doesn't utilize his power too often. And if you're wondering where these headcanons came from, go watch Metopia sort of review. But don't ask me anything about those videos because they are cringy otherwise. The only good thing that came out of them was the Super Saiyan Shellington joke. Anyway, I have to cut into part 2 now. Animal facts are next.